Now what we're going to do is we have went through the sorghum and got off all the bottom leaves, and we went and checked back through the leaves that we got the week before, and there was more aphids. So we have decided that we're going to spray our organic neem oil. Now the thing about the neem is that you can put it all different strengths, and as you can see from this little bottle, it's got a little bit in the bottom. This is 3 years old, and this is how much I've used in 3 or 4 years. So I don't use very much of it, but I am going to use it today because we want to keep our sorghum nice and clean, and we've done all we can as far as manually getting the aphids off. So we're going to do a light spray today. Not only am I going to mix this lightly, we are going to spray it lightly and really just concentrate on leaves that do have aphids on it, because we do not want to upset the ladybugs, and this will affect ladybugs. Not as bad as the aphids. The aphids are a soft body bug. So it will set the ladybugs back just a little bit, but it will not bother the big ones. So especially as light as we spray it, and we'll be spraying up under the leaves, not on top of the leaves at all, to get rid of them. So all I'm going to, this is 3 gallons, and the mixture is 2 to 4 tablespoons per gallon, and I might do 2, maybe not even that heavy. So the sorghum is not that bad. We just don't want people having to eat bugs in their sorghum. So that's one of the chores that we're doing today. So he's off to spraying. So I'm seeing a lot of ladybug activity right in this area. So I'm starting to look around for aphids, and I have found, here's what's on that leaf. I wonder if that's going to focus in for you. So I'm going to take it down. There's another one up here. But he hasn't sprayed these yet. He's going to come back through. But I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Now this is a bad leaf, and this is why we're spraying today. And I'm looking on this whole leaf, and there is no ladybugs on it yet. So we're going to drown these guys. Here's a good example of how we've taken off the bottom leaves. Have had a great fig year, and they are all fixing to be about done. Haven't done a lot with them this year. As you know, we've been dealing with cattle and stuff, but we're going to eat a lot of these. That one's not quite done. Ooh, that one's nice and soft. When they get nice and soft. I got cherry juice under my fingernails. Yep. Nice and mushy. Mm-mm-mm. This is one of those bushes. You look how giant this thing is. It's over the summer kitchen. I can't get those up there. Ones around the base, they stay pretty picked off because we come by and have snacks here every day. But fig is one of the great bushes that you need to have in your yard. You can make jellies with them. Of course, you can make fig Newtons if you know how. But they're just we really love just coming by, grabbing us one, and going to the garden. I've got two different kinds here. And this one has never produced as much as the other one. See, it's got smaller ones on it now. And it always seems to be later. But when the frost comes, and I mean the first frost, the smallest little frost, these things will die down to the ground. This is the biggest they've ever been. Let me step back. Our building's back there. I was thinking about painting my building, but I don't think it'd do much good. You can't see it anyway. But the fig bushes do need to have protection. This is the south side. There's the west. See the sun going down? This is the south side of the building. So the other side of the building, of course, would be north, and they get protection back here. Now, I've got friends that grow them, and they will even grow out by themselves, but sometimes they will start leafing out in the spring, and a little frost comes and it kills them back, but it's never killed the plants. They just come back from what's ever there, and I've never pruned these either. So I'm thinking they're getting so big that that's something I'm going to have to do, but I'll have to talk to Farmer Brown and see his ideas on that, because he's way more of an expert than I am on it. And he's the one that grows all different kind of figs and grows them out different places. So when we do finally put our front porch on the bunkhouse up here, that's what's going to go. I mean, we're going to still have the tubs because I love my flowers in front of the bunkhouse. That's what's going to go in front of them too, is a couple fig bushes. And maybe some different kinds. But these figs are not only for us, but they're for my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and they have food to eat. And this is just one you can put up on the south side of your house and just leave it alone. I've never done anything to it, and let it grow its fruit. Oh, the best way, now this is just my personal opinion, and I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do in the morning, is I cut these in half and put them in my dryer and dry them, and they make it's like a great big kind of a raisin, but they're sweeter than raisins. They got a better flavor, I believe. So anyway, that's a little bit about the fig bushes. This is the end of the week now, and we're going to go through here a little bit and check. Remember, we at the beginning of the week, well, you just saw that, we sprayed with neem, but we didn't have enough, and we want to check just to see on the end here whether or not it knocked the aphids down a little bit. So Righteous is going to follow me a little bit, and I'm going to check under the leaves, and we'll see what we got. Now this leaf has aphids on it, but there is something wrong with them. You can tell that they're kind of dried up. They're still yellow, but there's a few live ones in here. So it has helped some, but it's not got rid of them. But like I said, we didn't have our neem all the way up to full power, and so it didn't get them all. Okay, come here, show this. So I got a plant here. We got ladybug, and ladybugs. So that's telling me that there must be some aphid activity. Very little. Very little. And we got ladybug eggs on here, so I'm going to go through here and mash any aphids I see so I won't harm the ladybugs. And just hang them right there. Here's another one I think's got some on it. Yeah. Yeah, and those all look like they're alive. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get some more neem. We should have already got some because it's been a week. Well, it's been 5 days since we checked them last time. And we'll go through here and give them a really good spray, and then we'll recheck them. But we're just not going to put any poison on them. I'd rather strip them off naked than put poison on them. So that's what we're going to do. So even though we still have some problems with aphids, we're going to continue fighting them, because the good news is we only have 4 more weeks before harvest, and everything looks like it's going to be done. Everything looks like it's going to be ready. We'll be checking the seeds on the top to see if they're in the right stage, and I'll show you some of that. And we're going to fight these aphids some more. We'll go out and get some neem tomorrow, and we're just excited that you're with us on this journey, and can't wait to show you the cooking and all the processing that goes along with the sorghum molasses. So guys, we love you. You know we're praying for you, and we will see you next time.